Guys, these are the dates that led us here, and that's why I love sharing this stuff. You know?
Alright, what is up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. I guess this is kind of like a series thing, like a mini series, because this is us explaining our second date.
Second date, number 2.
Number 2. And then we'll do a third one leading up to like what actually happened. Don't look so confused.
She always remembers stuff better than me, so these things are always awesome for me to do because I learn things that like I already knew about, but I relearn them. Yeah. Yeah. I always learn new things. Not new things, but like I remember them. Yeah. That's the word.
There we go.
I always remember stuff when we go through these things, so it's always fun for me. But you always remember. She sits there at night just thinking about all this stuff. Like, oh, I remember our first date.
I always bring up old memories. I don't know. I just like reminiscing. I don't know. I just think it's so cute. Should I start it off since you don't remember anything?
Well, no, I remember. No, because I remember. If you haven't watched our first date, go out there because we planned our second date on our first date, and we went to the movies. What movie was it again? That
Lights Out.
Lights Out.
It was like the dumbest scary movie.
Pretty stupid.
Oh my gosh.
I pretended to be scared though, and we'll get into that. So we planned to go. I asked her to go to this movie, and she said that she wanted to go. Neither one of us were very fond of scary movies even to begin with, but we just wanted to go to that second date with each other. And you know, I just said Lights Out. It was my
your idea. I actually wanted to see it, but you brought it up, so I was like, oh yeah, sure, let's go.
I wasn't into scary movies, but I knew other people probably were. So when we got there though,
look at me getting all smiley just like listening to you talk about it.
When we got there, I was like 10 minutes early. Can't say the same about.
I was late. Oh my gosh! Wait.
You were a good 5
Wait, did you pick me up or did I?
No, you. No, actually,
late,
she never let me pick her up at the start. She always wanted to drive herself, and that was cool, whatever. But
and he always wanted to pick me up.
I was like, let me come get you. Like, we're getting into that too, because actually at the end of this date, there's something to do with that. But
so I was late, like 5 minutes.
Late.
And now we can never.
5. We'll say 5. It was probably 10.
Now we can never make a movie on time. It's like I cursed us.
Yeah, and it's usually my fault now. Actually, I'm usually the one holding us up. But I live 5 minutes away from the movie theater, and whenever you live closer to the movie theater, it's always harder because you're just like, I got time. It takes 2 seconds. Right. And the thing is, we love previews too. So you know, we missed some of the previews, but we did make the movie in time. And usually this is the movie where, you know, it's just like that.
Yeah, like let me protect you from the boogie monster.
But it didn't happen.
You wimp.
I'm a wimp.
I'm just kidding. He's not a wimp. But also, let me say this. He would not let me pay for anything.
Anything.
He would not let me pay.
Food, drinks,
like we literally fought in front of the cashier when we were getting like snacks and stuff because I was like, let me pay, and he would not let me pay. He literally like pushed me out of the way.
I'm very old school.
But guess what? I ended up paying, and then he snuck $20 in my pocket because he was like, I'm not letting you pay.
Yeah. Well, I tried to give it to her. And I tried to give it to her.
Would not take
Wouldn't take it. She wasn't looking. I was like, right in.
So yeah, he snuck me $20 for paying for the stuff because he didn't want me to pay in the first place. And I was just like,
you at least have to make an attempt. Like, I know that times have changed a little bit, but I'm just not down with it. I just always feel so ridiculous when you pull out your wallet and I'm sitting there at the side and then the cashier's looking at me like, wow. You know,
wow, dude, you're not gonna pay?
Can't do it.
Know.
It might be like a pride thing. It might be like a masculine thing. I don't know. Like, but I'm not down with it.
That's okay.
It's like my duty as a boyfriend.
I like when he pays.
She does like it. I don't like it when she pays, so like it just has to work out that way.
Like literally, wait, I like it when he pays, but I also don't like when he spends a lot of money. Like yesterday.
Yeah, but she bought me cologne the other day, and so like, she buys stuff for me all the time.
I buy stuff?
You buy stuff? No, you buy stuff for me all the time, but I just don't like it in the moment. You know, when we're together. Yeah, it has. You know, if you're different on this, like, let me know, cause I feel like I'm I feel like it still should be a thing, and it's not as uncommon as people make it out to be. But
I don't know. I feel like you pay like 75% of the time.
At the start, it was probably 95. Just because. But as we started dating more, I mean, it does become a strain on your wallet. So like, you know, fast food place every now and then. Yeah,
I know.
I'll let her play.
He barely asks me. Like, I'll just be like, I'll pay for it. Like.
Yeah.
Because when I know he's been paying for a lot of stuff, I'm just like, I got it this time.
Let's just get back into the date.
Right, we always get so sidetracked. Yeah. So we're at the movies and he did not put his arm around me, guys.
And I tried to act scared too. Like, do we hold hands?
No, now that I think about it, it's kind of awkward. Like, we didn't hold hands, but I think you wanted to lift up the little thing in the middle so that like we could be closer to each other.
I might have not even done that.
Honestly, I can't remember. I'm not sure.
I just remember I held my hand over here, like, you know, over here, like just in case she got scared and wanted to grab it. Because that's what usually happens in scary movies. Just like, you know, the girl's like, ah, you know, like grabs the hand.
Well, you were over there jumping too, so
I did that on purpose.
Why would you want to be scared? You're supposed to be like,
because I wanted to relish the moment. See, I wanted it to be okay for her to be scared so that she would, like, you know, maybe grab my hand or something. Right? But like, I was so nervous with her, guys. Like, I've never felt this way with any other girl, where I was so cautious of how I treated her. At the time, I already thought that she was this perfect girl, just absolutely stunningly beautiful, and I just had to be perfect for her. I had to do everything right, and moving too quickly was not an option, so I didn't let it occur on the second date. I had to play it cool, had to play it smooth. I had to let her know that I'm a real man. So we did eventually do this. We did eventually do this.
But wait, hold on.
Okay,
also,
she knows something.
I just want to add in there that I was so nervous around you too. Like, you say you're nervous around me, I was nervous around you. I was nervous to even drink my water in front of him. I didn't
gulping?
Yeah, I didn't want him to hear like me gulping my water during the movie. I tried to refrain from eating popcorn because I didn't want to be like munching and, oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, I just had to say that.
You would not eat around me for months.
Not months. You are over exaggerating, because our third date we went out to eat somewhere.
Yeah, but she had to pick food that wasn't like gross to eat, and she wouldn't eat a burger around me. That was the main thing. Maybe the burger was what I'm remembering. It wasn't that food in general, but the burger she would not eat around me for like 5 months. And I remember we were at the mall. I was like, just eat a burger. Just get a burger, please. Like, I don't care.
Do any other girls get nervous to like eat in front of guys on dates and stuff? I'm sure. So I was like, I'm not gonna eat in front of him. He even tells me that my chewing sounds gross, but.
Well, no, I just do that because now I can push her buttons sometimes.
Yeah.
And now she's not scared at all. I mean, it will be mouth open, right in my ear. It's like.
I'm not sorry about it.
Oh, no, it's fine. That's just what happens. But see, this is what I always say. If that chomping was not in my ear to begin with, like, there wouldn't be a destiny, you know what I mean? Because that just comes with, you know, being in a relationship with one another. You're gonna have stuff that happens that annoys one another. But you have to understand, those things are so worth it in the end to get what you know, the positives out of it, like love, affection, and the stuff that we do for each other, you know. So although I give her crap about her chewing in my ear, I love it. Yeah, I seriously do love it, even though
it's so funny, because it'll be like, we'll be like working or in a quiet room and he'll be like on his laptop and I'll just be like on my phone eating, and it's just so quiet and I'm just chomping and he'll look at me and like, are you serious?
It is funny, and I would miss it if it wasn't there. Let's just say that.
Good, because it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. And I know I do it too.
And once it got so bad, he literally had to go in a different room and finish.
Just left.
That's so bad. Are you kidding me?
I can hear it from the other room too. It's just not right in my ear. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
The movie's over.
Movie's over. We both apparently didn't want to leave. And there's these benches in the movie theater.
It was a really bad thunderstorm outside, actually.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that's
it was
true.
coming down.
Yeah.
So we're like, let's just wait till it passes. We'll sit here and just like wait.
And every time we go to the movie theater, we sit on these benches.
Yeah, we're like,
It's funny.
oh, remember our second date?
Yeah, because when we started talking, we brought up the fact that we didn't hold hands, and I never made the move to put my arm around her. And she said something along the lines like she wanted me to. And so I was like, oh, okay, let's start this right now. Like,
yeah, but you didn't put it around my shoulders, you put it around my waist.
Oh yeah, I did the waist, yep. And then we just sat there with all these people walking by us. And, you know, acted like we're just like sightseeing on the wall, you know, and we're just sitting here loving life, like, oh my god, like we made contact, you know?
Right? And we're just like, all cuddled up next to each other. So
which leads us to our, what was it, our third date?
Yeah.
Is that our third date?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That was our third date.
That was our third date?
Yeah, that day was full of...
Pool table?
Oh, wait.
The pool table?
No.
The pool table.
The pool table will be in the third episode.
Yeah.
On
Is that
our third date?
Is that our third date?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I can't wait for that one. But yeah, so it was our first time. Yep, I put my arm around her, not in the movie, but outside of the movie theater on the bench. And we sat there for a good half hour, 45 minutes.
We sat there for like 2 hours. I'm not joking.
Was it 2 hours?
It was like 2 hours.
See?
And, and then come the end of the day, Mitch offered to drive me home even though I drove there. And I was like...
She had brought up that she didn't like driving in the rain.
Yeah, I don't like driving in the rain, especially at night. Just no.
Oh yeah, night was it too? Yeah, because the lights and everything. It really is glary. It's hard to drive.
Driving at night.
Yeah. And so I offered to take her home, but she didn't want to leave her car there. But
I was like, I have work in the morning. He's like, I'll take you to work. I'm like, I work at like 5 in the morning.
We worked at the same place though.
Yeah, we did, but you weren't working that day.
No, but I did. But I always wait. I was working at 4 a.m., 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. on weekends, and so I was very accustomed to waking up at 3, 4.
I was like, so you're gonna wake up at like 4 a.m., get dressed, come to my house and pick me up at like 4:30, then take me to work. I was like, I'll drive home.
Chivalry is not dead, I'm telling you. Chivalry is not dead.
I was like, no, that's okay. I felt bad if I would have done that. I also just didn't want to leave my car there. But
yeah. But I would have done it.
I know you would have. To this day, you would still do that for me.
I did it this morning.
He did take me to work at like 5 this morning. Oh, thank you.
And I don't wake up at 4 a.m.
I felt so bad. I was like, I really don't want to wake you. I would have let him sleep and just drove myself, but thank you, love.
Can't do that. Gotta take your girl to work sometime.
You gotta take your girl to work.
For some reason, and maybe you can explain it, but whenever I take her to work and pick her up, she's just way more happy. I don't even know why. I don't even know why. It's just like she just loves when I do it, you know?
I love it. Because I don't have to drive.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually do just love it. But yeah. Anything else that we missed?
Nope, because we didn't kiss that night.
Nope, we did not kiss.
Didn't kiss
on the second
first or second date. This was like a classic love story.
Classic love story. I think date number 3 was a classic love story.
Yeah, exactly right. Because usually, you know, they say like date number 3 is when you're like, all right, you know.
If you're going on the 3rd date, you're probably gonna end up with that person.
And it went awesome. That was one of the best days I've ever had.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, because it was spending. We're not gonna give too much away, but it was spending an entire day with someone completely new, and finding out this person is awesome. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness! How did I get so lucky? You're so sweet.
Well, seriously though, and like we didn't want it to end. We hung out very late. Yeah.
We did not want that day to end. I don't think the pool table was included in that date.
Oh, okay.
In the car.
Okay, we have more to come in the series.
Yeah, we have a couple of other dates that we want to talk about.
That are very, very awesome.
Stay tuned for the rest of the series.
Yep.
I'm calling this a series. I don't even care. This is good stuff.
Yeah. No, I like our dates.
I like our dates.
All dates. Something doesn't
something doesn't work out, so.
Yeah. But it all depends on if the things that don't work out well like are turned into like good stories to share on, because I cannot tell you how much I regretted not putting my arm around her immediately when I found out that I could have. And You know, but it works out well now because I'm glad I didn't, because now we have like this great story to tell where we're sitting for 2 hours talking about nothing just so I could keep my arm around this girl.
Aw, you're so sweet, love.
She's so beautiful. I'm so glad that all those dates worked out. Because think about it, now we have a YouTube channel, now we're talking to all of you.
Sharing our story.
Guys, these are the dates that led us here, and that's why I love sharing this stuff. You know?
No, I know what you mean.
It makes me so happy. Now this whole day is gonna be so joyful.
Jolly.
Yeah, you know.
Jolly. I don't think I've stopped smiling this entire
No,
video.
no, I've been
My
all
cheeks hurt
smiles.
so bad. I love talking about this stuff.
Yeah. And notice how we haven't talked about the movie. Like, I don't, that movie was so
the movie
stupid.
just sucked anyway.
Just
so.
a highlight. You turn out the lights and someone kills you.
Right? How
It's
predictable.
basically a movie. And then at the end, they ruined it by giving the creature, like the creature that kills you, some ridiculously stupid voice. What did they even say? It was like, it was like, lights out. Yeah. Or, turn the lights out. It's like, oh, come on. Oh, you ruined it. You ruined the movie. You can't give some creature some stupid voice. It was actually somewhat scary. You know, there was some good parts. You know, just because they have like that those lead up moments where something scary is about to happen and then it doesn't.
Yeah.
And then like something else happens, you're like, ah, it's not about to. Oh shit! Yeah. See, she's like, oh, that's really the second date. The movies, she showed up late. It was a stupid movie.
But in the end,
it was a great time.
Because we got to sit there on that bench, watch the rain pass.
And think about that. We watched a 2-hour movie and then sat on a bench for another hour or 2 hours. That's the beginning of love. You know it.
Beginning of love. Wait, are we sure we didn't kiss on the second date?
We didn't. Nope, we did not.
Okay. Sure?
Because I remember when I kissed you. That I do remember.
Me too. Okay, that's gonna be it for the video today, you guys. Thank you.
Oh, and I was happy. Oh, I was happy.
Are you just thinking about it now? I love you.
There are a few moments where I drive away from somewhere just feeling so great about it. One was my Jewish conversion. 2 was the first night that me and her had ever kissed.
Oh.
And there's a few more, but those are the main ones recently. And they happened around the same time. I felt so blessed by God that night. I cannot begin to describe it.
Babe.
And I know I just cut her off doing the outro, but I couldn't help it. Alright guys, that's the video. Our second one of our series of our little dating experiences to start our relationship. That's number 2. We have 1. Go check it out in the links below. And we will come back with the third one. We hope you stick around.